I know, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again, and tonight Manchester United have to face Burnley at Old Trafford. So the team I've gone for is kind of the best team that we can go for at the moment. Martial, Dan James, Juan Mata, Matic, Fred, Greenwood on the right, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof. There is talk of Lindelof not being very well or something like that, and we could see Eric Bailly back in. So if it's not Lindelof, I reckon it would be Eric Bailly, and then obviously Williams at left back. But yeah, so let's get into it and let's play match, and let's talk about the last result, which was a loss to Liverpool in the end, 2-0. I thought we played okay. It was the best that we could do, I'd think. We had a couple chances in the game. Liverpool, they had quite a lot of chances, but De Gea made a couple good saves. And the post made a couple good saves as well, let's just say that. But yeah, it's just one of them games where Liverpool dominated, and then whatever chance we had to strike it. So let's go through the goal. The first goal was through a corner. It was just a bit of more poor marking at the back. I think it was Brandon Williams who had to mark. It was zonal marking, and he had to mark what's his name, Van Dijk, and how Harry Maguire or Matic is not marking him is another question. But yeah, he just got it wrong. It's just a good ball in, and the header was just a great header, and you can't do much about it. So then that was 1-0. And I was like, oh god, here we go. It could be 2 or 3 here. And then VAR did rule out a goal for Liverpool. Liverpool had a chance where Firmino, it was a great strike from Firmino, no doubt about it. But before that, Virgil van Dijk apparently judged to foul David De Gea, and David De Gea was moaning after the goal, like all the Man United players were moaning that it shouldn't be a goal because he fouled David De Gea, which it could have been a 50-50. Some people, some of the commentators, some of the people were saying it's a foul, some of it's a bit soft. But I think it's a foul personally. In the replay, you could see, Van Dijk, he's looking at the ball, but then he moves his head towards De Gea, and that's where I think once he moves his head towards De Gea, it kind of sees like, it kind of looked like he was going to go and try and foul him. So I think it was a foul personally. But yeah, VAR didn't give it. So finished the half 1-0. But United had a great chance right before half time. Mane had a great chance as well, but De Gea saved it. But yeah, Mane had a great chance. Not Mane. Andreas Pereira had a great chance. It's just a good ball in to the box. Wan-Bissaka was there at the back post. He just puts it across to Andreas Pereira, and Andreas Pereira, all he has to do is just put it in. And yeah, it's just a bit late, and it's just unlucky. But that was a great chance. If we got that goal right before half time, we could have maybe gone into the second half, maybe 1-1, and that give us the confidence to go on. So then second half pretty much started like the first half. Liverpool all over Man United. It looked like Liverpool were going to score. Salah had a chance. Henderson hit the post. I think Firmino had a chance as well. There's so many chances. We was just hanging on in the end. But then we made a couple of substitutions, and Man United kind of got into the game. Juan Mata got into the game. Who else came on? I think Greenwood came on as well. And I think we kind of like... I thought Andreas Pereira, I thought he was poor, so it was good for, what's his name, to take him off for Juan Mata. And I thought Juan Mata did really well when he came on. But really, like, our best shot... Is that not offside? I thought that was offside. Really our best chance was from this man, Anthony Martial. He had a quick 1-2 with Pereira and Matic, and he went through and blasted it over, but he shouldn't have. All he had to do is just put it past Alisson. It was a great. It would have been a great goal, but it was just unlucky. We had chances to go in there, but unfortunately, that's the best what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had to do. Really, with that team. Not much we can do about that. So we lost 2-0 in the end. It could have been much more better. If we won that game, we would have been like a point behind Chelsea, because Chelsea lost as well. You know, it would have been so much better. And then going into this game, you know, like last night, Chelsea drew 2 with Arsenal. So if we win tonight against Burnley, we do have, you know, we'll be 3 points behind. Oh, well, I was going to say, what a goal that might be. Yeah, if we win tonight, we'll be 3 points behind Chelsea. So it's a must-win for tonight, because then I think after this we got Wolves, and then we do have Chelsea in the league. So we've got 2 home games, and then obviously we've got Chelsea away, which is going to be a hard one. Have we got Chelsea? Yeah, we got Chelsea away, because obviously I went to the bloody other game, didn't I? Yeah, so we got Chelsea away, so it's going to be you know, that one will be a hard game, but we'll talk about that when it comes to it. We also do have the Man City second leg after the Wolves game, which I'm pretty sure is I thought it was this week, but you know, it's next week I think, after the Wolves game. So you know, if we can get 2 wins against Burnley, one start with, you know, get a reaction from the Liverpool game tonight, play Man Matter. I think we got to play Man Matter. Just for his creativity and stuff like that. So he's got to play tonight against Burnley. Although Burnley themselves, they did a proper good one the other day. They beat Leicester 2-1. They came back and won the game. Although I think they had a goal ruled out in that game by VAR. But you know, Burnley. I think Burnley just going to sit back against us this weekend. Tonight I should say. I keep thinking it's this weekend, but it's not, it's tonight. Yeah, so we definitely need to, if we can control the ball, you know what Burnley are just going to do, they're just going to lob it up towards their 2 strikers. So it will be a hard game for the defence, but if we can control that like we did, you know, if we can do that against them away at their place, you know, we can definitely do it at home at Old Trafford. Don't give away the lead, and then obviously just get that first goal. If we can get that first goal, I reckon United will win the game. Obviously, we need to talk about a couple of things. One being Marcus Rashford. It's been told that, you know, he's got like a bad back injury, so he's going to be out for the next couple months. So we definitely need to go in to the transfer market and oh, we've scored off the post. I thought it'd come off the post. Yeah, well, of course it came off the post, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think we definitely need to go into the transfer market for a striker, because we are down now that Martial's out for a couple months. Ashley Young left for Inter Milan. Obviously, that was confirmed the other day. Oh yeah, he saved it and then it went onto the post. It's unlucky from the goalkeeper. You know, I thought it was a bad. You know, I would have kept Ashley Young for the remainder of the season and then let him go for Inter Milan. But yeah, he signed for a 6-month deal, which doesn't make sense. But yeah, it'll be interesting. You know, it'll be interesting to see how he plays in Italy, especially with obviously Lukaku and Sanchez. But obviously there was talk of Sanchez coming back as well. But obviously we don't have a release clause in the loan, so we can't bring him back. To be honest with you, I think he's still injured anyway, isn't he? So there's that. So obviously Bruno Fernandes yet again has been linked. Apparently could be done by the end of the week. Let's see that happen. If we can get him done before the Wolves game, you know, get him ready for that Wolves game, get a training session in, you know, that would be great. But I've got a funny feeling I don't think we're going to sign him personally. I think, you know, Woodward is, you know, there's a huge debate, you know, this week. I can't remember. Was it Monday? You know, huge call out for Ed Woodward to be sacked. Even Gary Neville said on Sunday, you know, the problems come from Ed Woodward, and obviously, you know, Ed Woodward, he's a good business guy, but he's not a footballing guy, and that's where I think, you know, United do need a director of football. You know, a director who can, you know, who knows the club. Pretty much we want Van der Sar, really. You know, from Ajax. If we can get him, that'd be. I reckon that'd be a good, you know, position. But you know, we definitely need to get that before the summer transfer window. I think, you know, just to help, Woodward, you know. Put Woodward, you know, leave Woodward as the, you know, business type of guy, and then just sign, you know, a director of football who knows what he's doing. You know, he knows the club. You know, pretty much, we want a good director of football. That's what we need. We just need a good director of football who knows the club. That's why I said like Van der Sar. He'll be good for our. He'll be good. He knows the club. You know, he knows Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You know. Hopefully, you know, he's played for the Glazers, so you never know, that might happen, but I doubt it. There is talk of who was it? I think it was a former Monaco director of football. Also, obviously, is what's his name? Is it Matt Judge? I think it's something Judge. He needs to be. Yeah, I think he's the guy who does the player contracts and stuff like that. You know, some of the hatred must be put towards him as well. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this weekend we do have Burnley. Obviously, they beat Leicester last weekend, so it will be a tough game. But I reckon United will. I think there will be a reaction from United, and I think United will get the victory tonight. I just can't see Burnley winning, to be honest with you. I can't. It's going to be a hard one, obviously. Once United get that first goal, I reckon, you know, the floodgates might open and we might get an easy victory for that Wolves game. So for my score prediction, Martial scored 4 goals in this game. Yeah, for the score prediction, I think it might be like a boring game. It might be like a 1-0 victory again, but I'd take that personally. You know, we need the 3 points, so yeah, 1-0. Shall I go 1-0? I might go 2-0 actually. I reckon 2-0 Man United. I reckon Martial might get a goal, and then we might get one from Man Utds or Dan James or something like that. Yeah, Dan James needs a good game. He hasn't had a good game. He hasn't had, you know, last couple of games he's played, he hasn't had a really good game, has he? So, yeah, I think he needs a goal in him. So anyway, for my score prediction, I don't think it'll be 5-0 like I've scored, but I reckon it might be 2-0. So that's my score prediction for the game. So 2-0, I reckon Juan Mata and maybe Martial. So that's that. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.